Hey you guys, what's up? This is James here at Unique Perspectives. I'm actually here at Clover Park and I wanted to make a video regarding one of our favorite video concepts, and that is the foot fetish concept. I really want to just make this video very simple. I want to talk about just the 5 different personality traits, or I'm going to say the 5 different ways a woman or women in general can really just take the foot fetish concept as soon as they're exposed to it. So I really want to encourage guys to just be a little bit more transparent when it comes to their adoration for ladies with nice feet. I know that there are a lot of guys that are very hesitant to be open about it. I don't think we need to broadcast it, but actually at the same time I think we should be confident that this is just a part of who it is we are. There's no need to hide it. There's a lot of people that have little quirks and little things that they have of interest, and there's nothing wrong with appreciating, you know, the design that God has created with women. So I just want to encourage you guys with this video, so hopefully, you know, you'll learn something. I'll keep it real simple, and yeah, let's get into it. Let's start with point 1. So the first concept really is number 1, and that is there are a lot of women that honestly they really could care less. They don't have any particular issue with any type of interest any man has, and I think for the most part, I think a lot of women really think this way. They really don't seem to care. They kind of have a more live and let live concept. It's like, hey, if you like this, that's fine. If you like this, that's fine. Enjoy your interest and things like that. So I think a lot of the guys, we kind of get bent out of shape with this idea that all women are going to think we're perverts or weird or strange, and you'd be surprised how many women are actually open to, you know, the interest of a man, and many will just adjust to it as well. If that's a lady that you're taking interest in, they're not going to have an issue with it if they really like you. But yeah, I just want to share that essentially there are a lot of women, in fact I'm going to say most women that I've encountered really don't seem to care. You know, they may think it's interesting, they may think it's fascinating, but it's kind of like, for the most part, hey, it's like whatever you like, you do you, enjoy your thing. So I really want to just remind you guys, don't sell yourself short when it comes to the dating scene or anything else. There's a lot of women that really could care less about trying to put you down or, you know, just kind of belittle you or anything like that. That's not something they're interested in. Number 2 is actually something that I find that happens more often than anything else, and that is introducing the concept to a woman and then they're open to it, you know. And you'd be surprised how many women have an open mind and they don't really think about this stuff in a negative way. As soon as you explain it and you just say, hey, you know what, I'm a guy that I admire nice feet, I have certain preferences and things like that. And often I find that there's a lot of ladies that are open and like, oh, okay, well, you know, that makes sense. And then if you're obviously dating her or, you know, she really likes you, she's going to be open to trying things that you like. So if you want to massage her feet or whatever else, she's open to it, you know. And of course, if she's going to be your wife, you know, and you guys are in a committed relationship, she's not going to think that's strange at all. She loves you. So she's going to want to support whatever it is that you like. So even if it sounds kind of weird to most people, your lady or the lady that you're close to and you're connecting with, she's not going to think it's weird. So keep that in mind. Don't think, you know, something negative about your interests and things like that when most likely she won't. I think there's a lot of misconceptions when it comes to a lot of women and their reception to the foot fetish concept. Number 3 actually is the one that I think a lot of us fear or have feared, and that is, you know, we're going to get called names. We're going to be called a pervert. We're going to be called weird and strange and stuff like that. Now, although there are a lot of ladies that are out there and they will be quick to put you down and stuff like that, I still find that that doesn't happen very often, especially if you're somebody that knows how to explain yourself, you know. Now me, I'm an articulate guy. I'm somebody that I don't have an issue explaining myself to a mob or a group of people, so I'm not intimidated by this, and I really want to encourage you guys not to be intimidated either. You don't have to dominate a conversation about feet, but you can just let them know very simply you have preferences and this is how you operate, and that's it. Number 4 regarding the foot fetish concept and how ladies receive it is really just ladies that are actually more into the whole foot concept than you are. In fact, you'd be surprised how many ladies, honestly, that are more interested in the whole foot concept than most guys. In fact, I've bumped into ladies that actually have made money or still making money by selling foot pics, and they're really into the whole foot modeling thing and stuff like that. Now, I did make a video regarding that on my channel, so if you want to find out my thoughts about that, take a look at that. But yeah, there are ladies that they like the idea of a guy catering to their feet. I know a lady actually that's like that, and so she's actually trying to convince me to help her be like a foot model and stuff like that, which I think is very interesting. But she's more into the whole foot concept than I am, even as a foot guy. And so I think a lot of us were unaware, but there are a lot of women that are more interested in the foot world than us guys, you know. For them, sexual intimacy is important when it comes to touching their feet. That's something like, I don't know if you want to call it foreplay or it's like an introduction to more intimate things, you know. There are some ladies that they just like their feet touched. They appreciate it. They appreciate a man tending to their feet and caring about the condition of their feet and things like that. So it's interesting. It's always fascinating fascinating to meet these ladies. Some of them, you know, they may joke and stuff like that. I know just a handful, and they're the type where as soon as they get a pedicure, they might be sharing photos of their feet, you know, with guys like me that like feet, you know. So they want to show the colors that they're getting on their feet and things like that. They want to show, like, you know, if they're trying a new color or something like that, they might ask my opinion. I've had a coworker, you know, say, oh, hey, I know you like feet, so what do you think about my new pedicure and stuff like that? And they'll just ask your opinion about stuff. So really want to just emphasize that there are a lot of women like this, that the foot thing is, you know, they're more interested and more committed to it than most of us foot guys. So don't be intimidated, just to be open about that. Number 5 is really just, I guess it's really just being willing. Just being willing. You have some people that have more of a, I don't know, open personality, where they're just open to receiving different types of ideas, instructions, no judgment, very liberal. And, you know, to me, I appreciate people like that as well. They're like, hey, they won't knock it until they try it and that kind of stuff. And maybe they'll say, oh, you know what? I do like a guy that massages my feet, or I do like a guy that cares about the type of shoes that I wear, or I do care about, you know, his opinion about this stuff because he's more particular about that. And so there's a lot of ladies that are just open. And I think, you know, a lot of us, we need to be more open about, you know, our interest in, you know, feet and ladies with nice nails and things like that, and the condition of a lady's feet, because there are a lot of women that support that they're looking for guys specifically like that. So I just wanted to share that with you guys and encourage you guys. God bless you guys. Take care. This is James here at Unique Perspectives at Clover Park here in Santa Monica, California. Take care, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.